What's up, everyone? Welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included. This is our Ravaging Hunger playthrough, where all of the difficulties are set to the hardest possible, where our duplicates require 3,000 calories per cycle, and we're growing quite a bit of food. There hasn't been a whole lot of action since the last video. We're just kind of working on the infrastructure I set up and just trying to get things sort of in a good spot here. We do have this electrolyzer system up and running, which was actually maxing pressure because with two of them, my base is pretty oxygenated, so I'm not really worried about that anymore. But I am still a little concerned about the water, as both of my cool steam vents are actually all three of my cool steam vents are dormant right now. So I got to be a little bit careful about that. We are running pipes to be able to run the water to our bristle blossoms once that's needed. We still have a little bit of reserves left over here, so we don't have to worry about it yet. We're starting to get hydrogen backed up here, so unfortunately this gas vent though is continuously overpressured, so either I'm gonna have to pump all this stuff out somehow, or I'm gonna do a high pressure vent, and that's what I'm working on right here. I'm gonna get a little bit of plastic production set up, just one. Once we get enough plastic, we'll put a petroleum generator right here, so all the power is taken care of. And then high pressure vent in here, so we can fill this room with hydrogen and make it nice and cool. It's already very cold, you can see, but that's because we don't have anything running through it. I'm actually freezing the carbon dioxide in here, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Our immune systems like continuously just go down by like 1% a cycle, so I'm pumping the carbon dioxide. Looks like I'm already done actually. There's a little bit of carbon dioxide in there, but yeah, I was pumping the carbon dioxide out of this room, and I've got the storage container with some bleach stone. So, wait, where'd my bleach stone go? Oh, they must have moved it back over here. Okay, I accidentally set the priority too low, and they moved it back over. So let's not do that. But yeah, once we get bleach stone in here, it'll start pumping this room full of chlorine and start killing off the germs. Because I think it's just like small amounts of germs on my food here. If we can find one. Last time I looked, there was like 24 germs on something, and I think that's every once in a while there's just something small with germs on it that they eat, and it just lowers their immune system by a tiny bit, and I don't want that. So we're just going to fill this room with chlorine. We can actually deconstruct this probably. We'll leave it there for now. But, yep, we're working on getting this oil available. We're not going to crack it open just yet because I don't have a solution to cool it right now, and I don't want to worry about cooling it. There's other things I'd rather get set up. Tons of Drecos over here. I should actually move these because I do have a Dreco drop-off up here, but do I actually have a rancher? I have nails. Okay, so let's maybe change nails' priority here to, and all that stuff's pretty important. You're the cook, so we can't really do that. But we'll figure it out later. I'm not too worried about getting the Drecos in there. We can always come down here and grab their eggshells and their meat and whatnot because it's in chlorine, so it's not going to spoil. Although once we dig down to the oil, we might have some issues. Let's see what else we got going on here. Starting to get all this stuff built, so that's going to be nice. And basically, can we not deconstruct this? Oh, it's okay. Sometimes it bugs out and you can't see the picture for deconstruct. So we're gonna get our main oxygen production over here, and then once all that's set up, we can get rid of this guy and this guy. Where is it? This guy. And we'll just pump, we'll have to run a hydrogen pipe over here to the nullifier and potentially to the room, but I don't think I'm going to be using the hydrogen once it's in there. I don't think I'm going to be pumping it out, that is. So that'll be fine. This cooling solution works great in a cold biome. I don't know how well it would work. Maybe if it was like enclosed. I've done that before where I've enclosed this and then had like a vacuum door to monitor the temperature. Like if it gets too hot, it would just shut it down. But probably not going to do that because it's in a cold biome, so I don't need to. Still haven't tapped into this natural gas geyser. I want to. It's just slime. Don't really want to deal with it right now. I don't have tons of vitamin chews. I only have 2 of them, actually. So kind of a big problem if I get a bunch of slime on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we put a gas reservoir here because we had some hydrogen backing up. And it was causing this guy to stop producing. But it's no longer doing that. So not really necessary, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, just trying to get our plastic production up. And that's pretty much it. I mean, after that, I can kind of go into some better technologies once I get the plastic rolling. But as of right now, wow, this guy's actually getting really hot. It's not even cooling anymore, I don't think. Yeah, 56 degrees. These warts are not effective at cooling water from a steam vent. But it's fine. We're gonna be rerouting that stuff over here. See, as you can see, I have a pipe running down this way. We're gonna be consolidating it all into one nice big giant pool over here. This guy probably won't do that because I'm gonna be using this to feed my bristle blossoms. So it's gonna be kind of on its own and responsible for the food. And it should be fine, especially once I get rid of this electrolyzer. Now, right now, I don't know if I showed this, but I have this on a not gate, so if the pressure is not 800, so if it's lower than 800, then the electrolyzer will turn on. And this prevents a little bit more gas deletion, because if you just let these things run, they'll hit max pressure a lot and delete a lot of the gas they output. So having this hook up to a not gate to an Atmos sensor is very beneficial. And like I said, there's really not a whole lot that's changed. I'm just kind of digging around, getting some materials and finishing up on the original infrastructure I set up. Once I get the plastic set up and start producing that, I think the base is going to take off a little bit more. We are planning on bringing in another dupe. Actually, let's see if we have one. No, but I don't want to bring in a poopy dupe. So I'd like one with like a high learning skill. So I'm gonna reject all those. I've rejected them so much because none of them have high learning. Like, it doesn't have to be super high. Just like 3 or 4 learning is all I want. That way they just, whatever I want to put them in, they just master it quickly. Because I think 5 dupes at cycle 285 is something I don't normally do. I usually have like 8 at this point. But the difficulty of the food in this one is making that kind of impossible. So we did not do that. But I'm looking to get 6 in here, which actually I should expand my bedrooms, shouldn't I? So we're gonna need 2 more, so boop boop. And then, oh, we don't need that. Let's just something like this. Do a metal tile here. Take that out, and then we'll do a door. Boom. Actually, maybe we should make it out of gold or copper. That way we get the decor boost. Do it out of gold so we don't have much copper, so all of that's going to go to Atmos suits. We do have some copper things we can deconstruct to get more, but that will have to wait. We haven't actually been doing any research for a long time because the well where I was pumping my water from the pitcher pump dried up, and I didn't really want to waste water from anywhere else because I wasn't sure how much I had. But we could probably tap into something now. I mean, there's nothing that I really need as far as research goes. I'm almost done with the basic stuff, so it's like, it's not that important. We'll worry about that later. Definitely need to get another bed in here. And I'm thinking I'm going to need to expand my bathrooms just a little bit here. 2 is probably fine. They can share. I'm sure it's not a big deal, but I don't know. I would like a bigger one. So maybe we'll look towards expanding the bathrooms in the future here. We also need to get like our chlorine corridor, our chlorine hall with our Atmos suits set up. So we only have one entrance and exit into the base. Honestly, these gas locks, I do not like them. Maybe if you do something like this where you put hydrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, so the pressure wouldn't really change that much. But like this one down here, when my oxygen was really low, the carbon dioxide was not as compressed, so it was like floating up, and then hydrogen was leaking through. So that's something I really don't like about these. Liquid locks are much more secure, although they do cause stress walking through that. But we are at a time for this video. Not a whole lot changed. Just some standard progression, nothing exciting. But I figured I would give an update regardless. But thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have any ideas, and hit that subscribe if you want to see more. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.